So ain't no running, bitch. I want to go get some shit that I know nobody knows. I never seen shit that I want this whole team. He play with this shit. He can't make it. You gotta take it. So out for close, gotta pray to the Lord and I make the money. He gonna be on the block and blow the truck. Number one, so I gotta get it work for Brian. Walkie at the bank, on the way right now, and I gotta stay true to the game, true to the game, true to the game. Still true to the game, true to the game, true to the game. Stay true to the game, true to the game, true to the game. Stay true to the game, true to the game, true to the game. Stay true to the game.
Here we go, folks. This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number one goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Homestreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Push!
The Hurricanes will kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
QB keeper all the way. First out and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play, pick up a good chunk of yards, and if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at second down, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Defense is coming after him. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Bringing pressure. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Close to the tight end. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Ball handed off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Design quarterback run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But this Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. On the move now. Grab near the sticks. It's Reinbolt. It's a solid game to pick up the 1st down and what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the 1st quarter stats.
10, Miami, 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Reinbolt.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Canes. They cap the drive with 6 points. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
How you doing?
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Buckeyes. He's going to score. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going for his running back. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the BAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. He'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
With the catch, it's Reinbolt. Tackle made at a 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the 1st down.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. To the air, it's Hawkins. He's running out of time here. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Fire to the right side, complete. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Important second down play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Okay, it's third down after that run. He keeps it on a design run. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect player to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Hawkins. Just trying to get rid of it. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look.
How many audibles you gonna do, nigga? How many audibles you doing,
Looking
nigga?
to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Caught over the middle. It's Reinbolt. They bring him down, but he...
You only get one audible, nigga. Come on, man. Come on. Bring some ass on, man.
They cross midfield to the 49. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump. Music no. Music no.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Running with purpose. Really solid first down gain. He's just... marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Dip 3 soda. Dip 3 soda. 22 water.
Ball handed off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Cornhole 88. Cornhole 88. There. Here we go.
Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Miami.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. The field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with 25. Miami offense is back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First down. They're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Great footwork. A big opening now. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. Now, you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And the Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. And he's got it, no problem.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quick throw, the catch is made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
defense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Ball carrier tackled there. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're able to get him down. Third down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Miami. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
To throw, it's Hawkins. He escapes the pocket. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. A 2nd down and 11. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield.
Oh, wow.
And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Not out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Losing so many yards on the first play of a drive like this off of a scramble really turns second down into a salvage down. You set out to get enough yardage back to make third down possibly manageable.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go.
No
Catch is
way.
made down the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Tight end makes the grab. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Anytime you're trailing like this in the fourth quarter, of course you've got to go for it on fourth down, and they get it done to extend the drive.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And they hand it off to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Looking to the end zone.
Oh,
Touchdown.
wow. He just
And they
huge.
take
Great.
the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
QB keeper all the way. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Design quarterback run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Of 10. And that's a first down for the offense.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here's the 2nd down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. He keeps it on the design run. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. A fourth down completion to the
No.
and he stops short.
No, good defense,
Playing
man. Good
defense on
defense.
fourth down. They will take over
Ain't no way.
protecting this lead.
Chris, I
Ain't
like the
no way,
call here
yo.
going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to pass here on second down. Breaks free. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Eludes a tackle. Breaks loose at the 45. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a two-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. A classic finish developing here and a chance to take the lead. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum.
Piss it,
That chance
nigga.
of a big play.
You do.
A tight game.
Yeah.
Final 2 minutes. Can
Great.
the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Second down. We're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I know they have big hopes for this drive and where it can ultimately end, but by not picking up that first down, we got a fourth down. They've got to get the first down before they worry about scoring.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. Looking for a late deep shot.
Oh my God, the nigga overthrew it. Fuck.
Well, that
Oh
deserves
my
the
God,
game
some nigga
ball for that
overthrew
game,
it.
see
Good.
it in play. Now all there is to do is
You
run
drag
out the
ass
clock
nigga.
and walk out of here with a W.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee,
Fucking
run out
drag.
the clock, and plan to go through
Oh
celebration.
God.
You came in expecting, Kurt, one of the best matchups of the season.
Wait,
In the end, number one
Good
goes
game.
down
Oh.
in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation. But
Little drag
it's not
queen.
often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You got fucking listen. Got fucking listen, man. Hey, you got some good little calls right there, but yeah, you love that motherfucking drag. You're good at drag queen, man. I know that motherfucking dress. That motherfucker kept getting fucking open too, and that bullshit. And then what? I don't know how the fuck you got that. They let you catch that bitch. Nobody want to intercept that shit on that fourth and one. So, yeah, you rushed a good one. It was a good game. But your ass really got damn drag though to the day you die. I already know what they talk like. Yeah, I'm gonna be thinking all the goddamn drag. Hey, you got some good little calls on that. Yeah, you love that motherfucking drag. You're good at drag queen, though. I know that motherfucking much. And that motherfucker kept getting fucking open too on that bullshit. And then what? I don't know how the fuck you got that. They let you catch that bitch. Nobody wanted to intercept that shit on that fourth and one. But yeah, you run some good plays, man. It was a good game. But your ass love that goddamn drag, though, till the day you die. And I already know next time I see your ass, I'm gonna be expecting all the goddamn drags. We good. We good.